Hey, cousins. Happy Monday. Do we have some stuff to talk about, honey? We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Let me turn this music off. I don't want to get no strikes. Listen, the people are saying that Kiki Palama is pregnant. I'm a little upset because now looking at this picture, she do look a little pregnant. She look like she's about 5 months here. Because it's been months ago that they're saying that her and the baby daddy had gotten back, and I don't remember if I talked about it. Maybe I was too disgusted. So maybe they got back, and it's been a few months. Girl, do you think she's real? Well, listen, ghetto dingaling, honey. Some of these men have these ghetto dingaling, and some of these women are so dumb they don't love themselves. They will get back with the man that beat their behinds, and Anyways, Skai Jackson, they were saying the charges were dropped. You could tell, child. You know what? She's gonna get locked up for putting her hands on a man. And I know a few of you been emailing me about Pastor Keion. I might come back and do a whole other video on this, but I want to just throw it in here this morning. Okay. Happy Monday. I am still on vacation, girl. I'm not showing my face because I'm still vacation. Technically, I'm still on YouTube vacation. But I am almost done reviewing the book 23 tests. The dating is for data. I think I'm on page 250 and it's like 280 or something like that. And by the time you put everything together, it's about 300 pages. So I'm almost done reviewing it. So technically I'm still on vacation, and then I'm going on vacation next week, and then I should be back on YouTube for real, like in September. Let's hope this 2-week YouTube vacation don't turn into 2 months, okay? But I also love you. I adore. Thank you so much for your comments, and those of you subscribing and leaving comments for me. I love you. I absolutely love you. Be sure to subscribe. So share this out for me. Share it on your Facebook, your wherever internet. Just email it to somebody. Help me to grow this channel and get these views up. I absolutely love you and adore you. So yes, honey, the cousins are saying that they think Kiki Palama is knocked up again with baby number 2 for the boyfriend. The boyfriend that beat her and dragged her, and she filed domestic charges against and restraining, or see women like this make it bad for women who really need the domestic violence, the thing from the cops, because we saw the pictures of him dragging you and beating you. You claim he threw you over, that he beat you when you was pregnant with the baby. He did all this stuff with you. And then you're going to drop the charges and allegedly back with him. And let's even say she's not pregnant. To the thought of you dropping the charges, even when you say how he put the baby in harm's way. You claim he's putting the baby in harm's way. He beat you, he choked you, and all of this stuff. And you're allegedly back with him. And then the real women who are really going through these things can't get the help they need because of women like you. Women like you who... This is just really upsetting to me. But anyways, girl, this is how these girls are. They don't love themselves. And when you don't love yourself, you'll sit there and you'll accept men who will beat you, mistreat you, put you in harm's way, put your baby in harm's way. And like my daddy said, the next time he hits you, he might take you out of here. Okay, the next time don't stay with the man that put hands on you, because the next time he hits you, he might unalive you. Like after what he allegedly did, Kiki, this is what you said. We're not said. This is what you're saying. After what you said he did to you, I wouldn't even trust being alone with him. I wouldn't even trust the baby being with him without being supervised. That's what you said. We didn't say it. We wouldn't have known if you didn't tell us. This is what you told us, that this man was beating you and carrying on. You filed restraining order and released pictures. Anyways, honey, so Skai Jackson, you remember the little girl? My kids watch Bunked and a couple of other shows that she's on. You could tell she's an angry person, child. You could tell she's evil. Anyways, well, she was laying hands on the boyfriend, pushed the baby boyfriend about 4 or 5 times, and they were restrained by police officers, by security guard, until the sheriff officers come. That's what we have at our job. The security guard, they can't do nothing. They just have to wait for the sheriff officers to come. And they locked her up, and she was released on $28,000 bail. Allegedly, she's broke, child. She ain't got no money. You know how these young black girls be, black people be. They make all this money. They're hood. They niggerish. They don't know about money. They don't sit down, learn about no money. They don't invest. They don't save nothing. Next thing you know, they are broke. The people are saying she's broke, and $20,000 bail. So now they're saying the charges were dropped. Why Disney stars Skai Jackson domestic battery case was dropped despite public fight with boyfriend. So they're saying they were dropped because there is no evidence, right? And the boyfriend is refusing to press charges. So he don't want to press charges. So if he don't want to press charges, there is no case. Plus, there was no injury. He wasn't bleeding or anything like that. But I guarantee you, an abuser is an abuser. Any man or woman that would lay their hands on another man or woman and beating them, you're an abuser, and it's going to happen again. We're going to hear about this again. And again, like my daddy say, the next time he put his hands on you, boo-boo, he might unalive you. So Skai Jackson, little boyfriend, who looks like he's my cousin because he's a ginger, you need to go ahead about your business. And Skai, you need to go ahead and check yourself into counseling, girl, because you're an abuser. Okay, you're an abuser. You like to put your hands on people, and you got anger issues, and you need to go get you some help. Now let's go ahead on to the story that we all came here for. And I'm going to come back and do another spend some time on this foolishness. So according to the Atlanta Black Star, another scam artist, Shawnee husband, Pastor Keion, has called out for shady business after asking church members to donate $21,000 each. Ooh, 21,000. I thought it was 2,100. It's even worse than I thought. I thought he said 2,100. Wait a minute, let me read this again. Pastor Keion is done with having to turn hundreds of people away from Sunday worship, so he's asking that the congregants and donors pitch in to help the Lighthouse Church reach a $4 million goal to not only rebound from the damage that occurred when Hurricane Beryl battered their North Campus, but to start anew with a larger house of faith. God gave me a vision, and he said we can do it in 21 days. I'm asking 2,100 people to give 2,100 in the next 21 days, he said in a message. Okay, so where they get the 21,000 for? Maybe that's an error. But anyway, so this wolf in sheep's clothing. Let me tell you about him. Keion I put him in the same boat as Jamal Bryant, Eddie Long, the preacher that died in the hotel with a drug overdose. They are all wolves in sheep's clothing. First of all, he needs to come on out the closet. I don't know why Shawnee would go ahead and marry this man. But anyways, she's trash. Anyways, according to what people. She ain't even saved, but the pastor done married a unsaved one. Anyways, that's not why we are here. So I heard the video, and he said, this is what he said. He said, God told him that he tore the church down. He used the hurricane to tear the church down so Keion could rebuild it bigger. Is that what y'all heard? That's why I say I'm gonna have to read a little bit more. I'm gonna re-listen to the video because I was just shaking my head when I hear. He said, Pastor, the Lord told him that God tore the house. He tore the house down, aka God tore the church down so Keion could rebuild the church bigger. It's $20 million to rebuild the house, the church. But he said, God said, ask the people for $2,100 in 21 days. That they can do this in 21. Let me look at this thing. In 21 days. If everybody give 2,100 people, so here it is. I'm asking 2,100 people to give 2,100 in the next 21 days. So my problem is, first of all, if you know me, you know I am a giver. We don't have a problems with giving to the church, to the work of the Lord. Anything pastor want, we ask. We know this is the fall, Christmas, Thanksgiving is coming. We already know pastor's gonna ask for money for the basket and for Christmas present for the kids. That's good. We give. We love our church. We love our pastors. We see the work they're doing. We're feeding the homeless. We're clothing the homeless. We have kids kingdom. My kids love to go to church, for children's church. We see the work that pastors do. Pastors get ready to open up a daycare. We rebuilding a new community center so that we can help more people. We feed the homeless on a weekly basis. They have a church closet at the church that people can go at days a week and get clothes. Okay, I'm all for giving to the church. I'm all for tithes. I'm all for offering. I am telling you. Let me tell you. I don't care what nobody say. Giving to the work of the Lord. Whoo! I told y'all we've crossed a financial milestone last year. I can't even tell you what it is. Y'all probably will get mad at me. But I was talking to my husband. I said, because we give to the Lord, to the work of the Lord, God blesses us with a harvest. So I'm all for giving to the church. But sir, you wolf in sheep's clothing, when you gonna say, God said, he tore the church down. This is what Keion, wolf in sheep's clothing, Keion said. He said God told him that God tore the church down with the hurricane so Keion could rebuild it, and that Keion should ask the people for $2,100 in 21 days. And talk about he didn't calculate it. Then apparently God have amnesia, memory problems. God came back to him and said, oh, Keion, everybody don't have $2,100. Ask the people for $21. So then he said, if you don't have $21, just $2,100, just give $21. So which one is it? God, all of a sudden, remember there is a recession. People can't buy milk and bread and stuff like that, right? He forgot. And what about insurance, sir? You want to tell me this multi-million-dollar church don't have insurance? I'm trying to find out, where's the insurance? And why your wife, a multi-millionaire, don't just give you the $4 million? Now, again, the church blew down, and I believe if he wanted to do a fundraising to raise some money for the church to start working on the church, I don't have a problem with that, sir. But you're telling me you want your church, the broke people at the church that ain't got no money, no retirement, no savings, living paycheck to paycheck, to give you $2,100. God said that. Now, my thing is, God, you said, this is what you said. You said, God said he blew the church down so you could rebuild it bigger. So where's the money? Where is the money? Is God going to give the people the money to bring to you? Now, I could understand if you came to the people and say, church, the church hurricane affected the church. And I'm sure the hurricane took down the church. The insurance is going to pay for it. You're a crooked wolf in sheep's clothing. You just want more money. I don't have a problem with pastors saying, the church, we need to work on the church. If you have a little extra, give a little extra. We know it's a recession, but if you can give a little extra, give a little extra. I don't have a problem with that. But when you say God said, He blew the church down so he could rebuild it, and then to ask the people for $2,100 each. So that, and let's say for me and Mike needs to give $2,100. I need to give $2,100. What about the children? They need to give $2,100 too. No, sir. Use a crooked lie. Use a lie and use a wolf in sheep's clothing. And y'all crooked wolf in sheep's clothing pastors, y'all need to stop lying on God. God said, asking people for $2,100 each. Keion, everybody don't have $2,100. Asking for 21. God didn't know that before he told you. You claim he told you to ask the people for $2,100. I got $2,100, you ain't gonna get it. I got $21,000, you ain't gonna get it. I might even have $210,000. You ain't gonna get it. Stop lying on God. I'm so sick and tired of these pastors. Like, again, I don't have a problem with pastors coming to the congregation and say, congregation, this happened, that we need to raise a little extra money. Can you give a little? Pastor do it every week. On our tithing envelope, we got tithes, we have offering, we have the community center that we give to feed the homeless and the hungry. Every week, our church has the soup kitchen and people can hungry. I've sent people to my church, to the community center. So we give to the community center and whatever else pastor's doing. I don't have a problem. Thanksgiving is coming. We know pastor's going to give a Thanksgiving basket. We got to buy turkeys and stuff. Christmas is coming. We got to buy gifts for the kids. I don't have a problem with that. I just have a problem with you saying God said 21 people can give $2,100. And then you came back and said, God said everybody don't have it. But you said, God said before. So is God got memory problems. He got amnesia. You're not going to get that $2,100. Unless your wife give it to you, you're not going to get it. People don't have it because this is a recession. I was even on a Facebook group and people talk about, I don't know if this is true, but somebody said they was talking something about cashing out on your retirement account. Excuse you? I wouldn't touch my retirement account for nobody. Not the church. Not even to bury my dead. That's why I have life insurance. But I hope the people wake up to the wolf in sheep's clothing that's talking to them. Again, y'all, I don't have a problem with pastors asking. I don't. If you go back in the Bible, God Moses told the people to bring offerings to build the temple, the tabernacle. I've got a problem with it. But I have a problem with you saying God said he blew it down so you could bring it build. Well, then he already gave them 2,100 people the $2,100. The 21,000 people, 2,100, talk about he didn't even calculate. It came up to $4.4 million. And what $4.4 million can do, and it's really 20 million. Where is the insurance on the church, sir? Where's the insurance? Where is the insurance on the church? I'm just trying to find out. Use a crooked wolf in sheep's clothing. And God, you need to be exposed. The same way Jamal Bryant's being exposed. And Jamal Bryant needs to be dragged off the altar. And the same way Eddie Long was exposed, you're going to be exposed too. Because y'all crooked wolf in sheep's clothing pastor is making it bad for real pastors out here who's doing the work of the Lord. I got to go, cousins. I absolutely love you. Tell me what y'all think about this foolishness with these women. I just cannot. Thank you for showing me love with my books on Amazon. They're all available on Amazon. Moments of Gratitude. Thanksgiving is coming, beloved. I love you. I adore you. Let me know what you think about all these stories. Comment below. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye.